welcome to the stage the fantastic Clayton Harrison!
So I'm also a care assistant. Nice. That was just a little joke about me looking like a criminal because I know that most of your thoughts are leaning toward that direction. It'd be great if I could do this watch up right now. I'm just going to steal it and put it in the back pocket. That's right, the man with the tattooed face is aware he has a vibe. You can say it. Crime watch. But the thing is, shifty friends are important friends to have. Every group of friends should have a shifty mate. Some of you get a copper in front of you and you go to pieces. Start confessing the shit you haven't even done. Me, I'll get a copper in front of me. I'm on stage. Is there anything in your pockets that will hurt me? Yes, 3 ninjas and a tiger. Is there anything in your pockets that shouldn't be there? Yes, your friend's hand. You may harm your defence if you fail to mention now something you may later rely on in court. Prince Andrew's legal team. They really hate that one. But the thing is, you should worry, right? I'm an ex-offender. You can ring any of them, they'll all tell you. I'm not even that shady anymore. I still go fly tipping. It's a lot like cow tipping, but it's much harder. Bollocks. No. I come from a long line of jokers. My granddad once famously faked his own death just to pull off the world's most badass knock-knock joke. Who's there? Granddad! 3 of my aunties fainted. And the wanker got us again 3 years later at the real deal. The curtains opened, the box went in, and we all sat around for 4 hours waiting for the prick to announce he was the vicar or some dumb shit like that. Bastard. I've got my own joke that I like to pull. And it kind of ties into how I look and the car I drive. See, because I've got a proper Ted Bundy motor. Got a Volvo V40 estate. And what I like to do is I like to fill the back seat with backpacks and rucksacks. And then I go out looking for hitchhikers. I start saying really fucked up shit to them. And every 10 miles or so I slow down to about 10-15 miles an hour, you know, just to see if I've done enough to make them take the leap of faith. So, jump in, mate. Throw your bag in the back. With the others. So, Kevin. Where were you headed? Well, I got a cocky one in one night, didn't I? Cheeky bastard looked me dead in the eye. He says, "How do you know I'm not a serial killer?" Oh, I just burst out laughing, didn't I? I said, "That'd be funny, wouldn't it? You pull your knife as I pull my shooter." Didn't even wait for me to slow down. Oh, that looks cool. You're probably not surprised to find out that I am the uncle that never gets asked to babysit. Not for the reasons you might think. Right, I'll tell you how this all went down. I'll start with my sister first. She's got 4 boys. Now, kids are like skydiving. Do it once or twice, it can be fun. Keep it up, it's what's going to kill you. Fact. Right? Now, she had 4 boys trying for a girl. Now, my mum didn't raise no idiots, but if she did, you better ring her. Because she's bolder than I am. She's shorter than I am. If she has one more boy, the council's going to move her into a shoe. Right? And she says to me, will you babysit the younger 2? I said, what the fuck am I supposed to do with them? She says, just stick them in front of a film, they'll be all right. It's all right. Well, what film? She said, you know, the one with the hotel and all the monsters. Turns out she meant Hotel Transylvania, didn't she? I didn't enjoy The Shining very much. But still, she was willing to give me a chance. And what burnt our bridges there is she came to me and she said about the older two, like they're getting on towards teenage years. And she said, I've had enough of them. They always pick up hobbies. Hobbies. I buy all the equipment, spend a fortune, and they jack it in 5 minutes later. I had enough of it. So I just wish they'd start something they don't quit. So I felt I could help you out of that, sis. What's my budget? She went £100 each. Sweet! Bought me some crack, didn't I? She went fucking mad. But in fairness, it's been 3 years and both of those pricks are still bang at it. Now I've got a brother and I've got another nephew there, and this one wasn't my fault, right? I was trying to behave. I went round to visit the brother, and my nephew came up and he said, Uncle Clayton, he says, how do you tell the difference between a turtle and a tortoise? I thought, reasonable question, but he's only equal, so I better simplify the answer. I says, well boy, your turtle, he can swim underwater, and he can hold his breath for a really, really, really long time. And your tortoise, well, he can't. Didn't think no more of it. Went downstairs, had a cup of tea with my brother, went home. Hour later, my brother's on the phone. Fucking fuming. Turns out he's just been upstairs and caught my nephew in tears, having just confirmed that what his family had was in fact a tortoise. Sorry, brother. But like kids, they're funny, but parents, they're the worst, aren't they? We all come from some. I sometimes think we only had kids because our parents made it look like a fucking good idea. And that's the eternal trap, isn't it? It's like Louis Ewing. It's like, yeah, how's your options looking now, dickhead? I used to go on family holidays every year with my old man. And it was the same thing every year. Dad pissing in the pub. Oh, Jesus, he's doing it again. Go and have a word. I don't want to do it, you haven't done it last year. Come on, have a word. Dad, fuck's sake, mate. Stop pissing in the pub. Everyone does it! Please, mate, stop pissing in the pub. Everyone does it, yeah, but not for the fucking top board, you savage! Mum says the Spanish cops have got guns, stop fucking around. I go on the internet a lot, I probably shouldn't, but I do. And one of the things that winds me up is people trying to sell broken shit on Facebook. Has everyone seen that? Could be an easy fix for the right person, that pissed me off more than anything. I saw one, right, a garden wood chipper, was working fine, suddenly stopped. Could be an easy fix for the right person, but I must collect. Well, this infuriated me because I'm quite angry, I'm the right age for it, I'm 45. And I was straight in there in the comments. I was like, well, if that's the way of things, I'm putting my own advert in your comments. Used pacemaker. Was working fine. Suddenly stopped. Could be an easy fix for the right person. Sadly for Grandad, this turned out not to be Grandma, but I must collect. I saw another one underneath, said, I'm looking for a baby door bouncer. Have you tried a stocky toddler? Have you seen them life hacks as well? Life hacks, the phone. The phone rice one, where you drop your phone in the water and your phone get wet and you put it in the rice and it's all great and everything's hunky-dory. That's bullshit. I dropped my phone in some water. I thought, oh, I'll try it out. So I put it in the rice and I left it overnight. And I got up in the morning, it was just as fucked as it was when it went in. So I've emailed Ambrosia. I'm going to leave you now with one more story about my dear old granddad. Right, just before I do, I come home, families, they're difficult things. I come home the other day and all my family were all round my mum's house and they're all arguing because none of them wanted Nan's ashes in the house. said, look at you, you're a fucking disgrace. Just ask her to smoke outside. But my granddad, before he went, before the real deal, bless him, he came to us and he said, I've taken up brass rubbing. None of us questioned. He says, I do it in the local churchyard. None of us questioned. Till the cops brought him home, he'd been caught with one of the brasses he'd been rubbing in the churchyard. I miss that, bloke. Thank you ever so much. You've been lovely.